Welcome guys, it's Jack here from Ginger Bets, and this week I'm previewing the CJ Cup taking place in South Carolina. Congaree Golf Club will host 78 of the world's best players, and in this more detailed preview exclusive to sportspub.com, I'm going to be breaking down the course. I'm going to be having a look at the key skill sets required. I'm going to be bringing you those all-important outright selections. Can we continue the momentum of last week, where those Sportspub members will have been put onto Keegan Bradley, the winner, available at 28 to 1 with BetMGM. And in addition to that, the fun didn't stop there. We had Andrew Putnam at 70 to 1 coming second as one of the big outsiders to consider. That's the reason that you should be heading straight over to sportspub.com after this short video, because you can get access to the full Ginger Bets Golf Betting Insights weekly package. Each and every week I break down the course, I bring you my best outsiders, my best top 20 picks and my best outright picks. And last week all three top 20 picks won, the outright pick won, and one of the outsiders came second. And that researched information is going to help you save time, make you more informed, and give you an edge over the bookmakers. So head over to sportspub.com straight after this video and check out the full Ginger Bets Golf Betting Insights weekly package. But in this video, it is a breakdown of the course for this week's CJ Cup, and in addition to that, the skill sets required and those all-important outright selections. Let's get straight to it. Well, the course itself this week is super long. A par 71, a links-like layout in South Carolina. Congaree Golf Club will prove a stern and demanding test for the players this week. Wide open off the tee box, lots of runoff areas around the green. Think US Open, think Open Championship, link-like courses. This is not your standard PGA Tour event, so it's going to make for some fantastic viewing for those of you lucky enough to be able to tune in this week. It's going to play tough. There's 3 par 5s, and it's a long course, 7,650 yards plus off the tee boxes. You would expect 4 par 5s on a course of this length, but it's just the 3, albeit the length is negated slightly by the fact that it is super fast and firm at this time of the year. But whatever it is, it's going to play, in my opinion, really tough, and I expect a winning score in the mid-teens, around 13, 14, 15 under par for the winning score. For me will be the prediction. So the key skill sets for me required this week, well, it starts off with tee to green performance. Without a shadow of a doubt, you're going to need every club in the bag firing. I then want to look at strokes gained off the tee on a super demanding course that's long. If you can take pressure off your approach game by hitting plenty of fairways and gaining strokes over your competitors off the tee, it's going to set yourself up nicely. So that's the second key skill set that I want to look at. I then want to look at strokes gained, approach play, and greening regulations gained when we look at the winner here in 2021, albeit not an elite level feed, where Garrick Higgo was successful. We had the first and the second ranked in the top 5 for greening regulations gained on the week. I expect a similar trend this week at Congaree Golf Club. Then on tough tracks that have long approach shots, it's inevitable that players will miss greens around 30 to 35% of the time. Well, that points us to scrambling. Players are going to have to get up and down to protect that scorecard, and that is going to be a key factor this week. And last but certainly not least, it's strokes gained putting on the Bermuda grass putting surfaces that the players face this week. Well, 2 of my selections, and I've only got 3 of them this week with only 78 players going to post, have got 11 combined wins on the Bermuda grass putting surfaces. So we've taken no chances and gone for experts on this grain of grass. That's the course. They're the key skill sets required. Let's get into those all-important outright selections, headlining those of you who tuned in earlier in the week to the TikTok videos, YouTube videos, and any other social media channel out there will know that I'm mega keen on Justin Thomas, should I say, not Thompson. Justin Thomas, 16 to 1. BetMGM's the place. He is the player that I believe's got the most outstanding chance of lifting this trophy. He's erratic tee or ball off the tee is negated on these wide open fairways, and then he's one of the elite level approach players. He's got an elite level short game, and he's got 6 wins on the Bermuda grass putting surfaces. He'll do for me. 4 points from 5 at the President's Cup. Highly motivated heading into this week, I believe. He is the man to beat at the top of the board. Justin Thomas will headline my portfolio. Second selection of the week for me is a player that comes alive at this time of the year. He had a win last year in the fall season over in Japan, and I believe that this player has the key attributes on a course that demands elite level driving. He's in the top 10 on the whole of the PGA Tour. In addition to that, he ranks in the top 20% of this field for strokes gained approach play over the last 24 rounds. His one perceived weakness, the putting. Well, that's not going to be concerning me this week. He's gained strokes with the flat stick in each of his last 5 events. He arrives here on the back of a top 10. Second selection of the week, 25-1, Victor Hovland. BetMGM's the place. He will be my second selection of the week. And last but certainly not least, this is a links-like layout. I said think Open Championship. I said think Chambers Bay. Well, there is no better American golfer than this man when it comes to tough, fast, firm conditions. He sprays it a little off the tee box, but that will be negated by these super wide fairways and the lack of penile rough if you are to miss them this week. He's got an elite level short game in the top 10% of the whole of the PGA Tour. And in addition to that, he's got 6 wins on the Bermuda grass putting surfaces that he faces this week. By third and final selection at an incredible 33-1, that's plus 3,300 with BetMGM, will be Jordan Spieth. He will round out the portfolio for the week. Good luck with all your selections, and before I leave you, may I encourage you, head over to sportspub.com and check out the full Ginger Bets Golf Betting Insights weekly package. It's going to save you time, it's going to make you more informed, and it's guaranteed to point you in the direction of more winners. Don't just take my word for it, go and check out the results. They're there for everybody to see. Good luck with all your selections this week. Thanks for tuning in. Bye from me.